Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Blast Off with Light. And today we're going to have some fun with energetic alloy. So we've got a bit cooking right in here. We're going to need a lot of it. So here's hoping it actually successfully cooks all of that up by the end of the episode. Well, hopefully the middle of the episode, so that we can do everything we need to with it. Hunger's a little low, but we got one of these grilled zombie brain things. Yeah, 9 haunches, so we can let it go down a bit more. But if you look around, we're somewhere new. I actually made myself a little building for the mechanism stuff. I moved the water in underneath of here, so if you look down there, you got the pump going in there into the electrolytic separator, so all of this works for the processing. We've got this infuser, which will need to do a bit of infusing. Do we have iron? We do have iron. Going to need that as well. So in the meantime, we'll probably need at least 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the meantime, let's check out what we need these energetic alloys for. Tablets. These energy tablets. We're going to need 3 of these. So we've got 4 of these. We've got 8 more of them cooking. Oh, that's right. We're also going to need these control circuits. So once these enriched alloys are done, we'll toss some osmium in there. Let's drop 3 of those off. We're going to need at least 6 of those. Give me my alloys. There we go. So we'll put 6 of these in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully we've got enough redstone in there to get what we need. Okay. Now, who is still making noise out here? You. Get out of my trench. Get out of there. Fine, I'll use my bow. Okay, so it's just a quaint little building. It's okay. It needs more shape. It needs more depth. But it's okay for what it is. Uses the Tyrian blocks. I really love the Tyrian. Uses some glowstone. I spent a lot of time over at the conjuration station replenishing my glowstone and my redstone. I spent some time over with the blazes to get more iron. It's a big old process. So I needed piles and piles of iron because I needed more of these advanced PCBs. I've got a few in here, maybe? Maybe not. I know I've got a couple extra somewhere. So we're going to need 3 for each, so we need at least 9 of those. And so much iron goes into each one of those. It's kind of ridiculous. Let me take an extra 3 just in case. We need at least 1 of those. Let's just take all of them. We need at least that. We'll probably need all of those and these. I think that's everything we need out of here. Yeah, probably. And if not, it's not a very long walk. So energetic alloy used for those energy tablets, which are necessary for storing energy. So anything that stores energy uses at least 1 of those. Really? Okay, so making a little bit of progress here. I also added energy upgrades to this factory such that it doesn't overburden our Stirling generator back here. We need a better power source. We'll probably do that maybe next episode, probably the episode after that. But for now, the Stirling generator's doing a good job. We got charcoal blocks in there fueling the alloy smelter. So that'll make some progress. Now, to make one of these, we need 4, 2, and 3. We'll take these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3. And if you don't recall, these advanced PCBs take, like, I think it's 5 regular PCBs, and each of those takes at least 7 compressed iron each to make. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, so we have an energy tablet. Yay for step 1. Let's see what they're all used for. Electric bow. No thanks. Atomic disassembler. That's what we're making today. Portable teleporter. That's cool. Configurator. I will probably need to make one of those. Network reader. It's okay. Robot. We'll probably want to make another one at some point. Rotary condensator. This is one of the things necessary for making like ethylene and things like that. Free runners are nice. They prevent fall damage. And then the energy cube. This is the other thing we're making. Requires another steel casing though. And then upgrading the cubes takes 2 more energy tablets each. So that's just a nightmare until we get a better source of all of the materials. Charge pad we've got, solar generators are okay. But yeah, so atomic disassembler and basic energy cube is what we're going for today. So to make, we need atomic alloy. Got one. So we need an atomic alloy, an obsidian ingot, this energy tablet, and then some more enriched alloys. Ba-ba! We've got an atomic disassembler. It's essentially a pick, an axe, a shovel, kind of a sword, all in one. But it requires electricity to run, so you'd have to put it in something that lets it charge. Can I just put it in? No, you can't just put it in the cable. You can't just put it in the generator. This, I don't know. Let's. It doesn't seem to be getting power from that. But then again, this might be drawing all of the power out of the Stirling generator. It's hard to know. I mean, really. It's not charging, but I'm not entirely certain how we would get it to do much of anything anyway. And that's why we're making, part of why we're making the energy cube. Then we can put it here, we can use it to charge up our atomic disassembler, and it'll be great. So, we need 8 more energetic alloy blocks to be able to make the next thing. But we can work on making the pieces beforehand, because we need yet another steel casing, which I should have memorized by now, but I just don't. So we need 2 more atomic alloys. We need more of those. Atomic alloys. 2 atomic alloys, 4 of those. Osmium, reinforced, and PCB. Should have all of that in our inventory. Reinforced, osmium, PCB, atomic alloy, and galgador. There we go. Steel casing. Which is used in all sorts of things. Mechanism shaped. Crusher combiner. Teleporter. That'll be fun eventually. Smelter, condensator, precision sawmill, salination controller. These are for the higher levels of ore multiplication. Ooh, seismic vibrator. Basic energy cube. So we need 2 of those guys, some iron and redstone. That's not a problem. And then the energy tablet uses what we already expect to be using. And this is just taking its sweet old time. There's not much we can do about that. So while that's working, we can chow down on this grilled zombie thing, because I'm tired of waiting. And then talk about some future plans while we're all wobbly. Oh, I was so hoping I could hit him while I was woozy. Got him! That was amazing. Yeah, so we don't have a whole lot of problems with zombies around the base anymore because of our friendly preacher man over here, who I apparently managed to hit through something. But he gets his health back pretty quick. How are you doing in there? You good? He's good. So, future plans. I'm thinking next episode would be fun to potentially fight a wither. Because down in the dungeons, we've got wither skeletons, who I have to assume drop wither skulls. If they don't, we'll have to go back into the nether, and that could also make for an interesting episode. Because we haven't been to the nether since the last time we were there and got exploded by something pretty much invisible. Man, he was quick. Yeah, so I would like to fight a wither, not necessarily to get the nether star, even. I would kind of like to get the division sigil. Because there are all sorts of fun things you can do with those. I also think it would make for fairly decent entertainment, because for quite a while I've just been, hey look, machine, hey look, expensive. Oh, man. He's got that charger hat. He's really fast, ain't he? Oh, creeper, creeper. Picked me up and blew me up. Wow. That was interesting. So, whoa. Who's throwing me up? Oh, crap. Run away. Home is this way. Darkness. Okay, so that was a little more frightening than I expected. Yeah, the wither fight should be fun. Probably more dangerous than this was, because he might actually always be a champion. And a champion wither? I mean, just imagine. Withers are bad enough as the... Whoa, giant? What? Why is it a giant? That's cool. I love it. I'm so glad I got that on tape. How many hit points does he have? He's probably very fast. Oh, he's almost dead. That was great! I don't know what turned into a giant, but it was amazing. Probably the zombie commander. So yeah, imagine if the wither has all of the upgrades that that skeleton over there had, on top of just flying around and destroying everything. That'd be amazing. High quality entertainment. Yeah, it's some good shots. And yeah, my bow is magnetic, so it just grabs everything all the time. Okay, so let's check on our energetic alloy. If it's still not done, I might cut and then come back when it's done. It is nowhere close to done, so I'm going to cut it here, and I will be right back. And night has passed, but the energized alloy still isn't done yet, so I'm going to come down here and show you something that you might already know about, but is part of my future plans, at least temporarily, is if you come down far enough, you hit this gravel layer, and then obsidian, and then lava. Now this lava and obsidian and gravel are completely flat. The entire world has this layer of 4 gravel, and then 3 obsidian, and then lava. I'm not entirely sure how many layers of lava, but I'm not sure it matters. Now if I hook up an electric pump down here, it'll pump this lava out, and it'll follow the flowing lava out and try to consume all of the lava source blocks that it could possibly find, which is a lot. Now, granted, it's not infinite, but it should hold me over pretty well for a while, until I can get a better lava generator up and running. Now, the problem is I need to make another electric pump, which takes another steel casing. I also need to make the lava generator to keep it running, unless I want to run down here. Ooh, lava slime. Yeah, if I don't want to keep coming down here and refilling charcoal into a generator, I need to use up my Galgadorian things and make a heat generator and another energized smelter, and there's a lot that goes into that just to power the thing that gets lava. That's not even necessarily another power source. But lava's important. We need it for a lot of things. We need it to do the processing of the metals. We need it for creating blue slime. Hello, villager. I did a little trading with this guy. opened up the second trade, trading brass plates for emeralds. I'm not too interested in doing that just yet, but I want to see what else he can trade eventually. So let's come over here, see how much progress we've made. So yes, I would love to make a lava generation system, but I'll start by just pulling the lava from down there. Eventually I'll make it infinite because it's something we need, and we need in spades. So we're down to 13 more of those. So let's do a little bit more talking. We need the lava for the processing. We need lava for power. It's particularly good. We need just basic lava to turn into cobblestone. We could stand to increase our obsidian production, possibly, particularly if we want to decorate with it, because I love these obsidian blocks that I used in the floor here. Love them to death. But for fighting the wither that I wanted to do, and I told you a little bit about, I actually want the cursed soil. I want to set up a mob farm, and I don't want it to be too huge. And cursed soil is great for just generating mobs, but I don't know which mobs it generates. So I might need to do a little bit of testing on that to see if it generates everything or just a subset of everything. Because there are certain mobs that I desperately want, and I would love to be able to pick them out using one of the drones. Because some of them I want to kill, some of them I want to generate, some of them I want to extract and use for something else. Oof, lots of things going on. So I would love to generate mother spiders and kill them, and I want to make festive creepers and keep them. And since we can make name tags, which is great because there aren't really any dungeons, really. Since we can make name tags, we can set them up and name them and everything will be good. So if you've got any guesses as to why I want festive creepers, feel free to leave comments, but they could come in really handy. When you find them in the wild, it's a nightmare. They just ruin your day. But under certain controlled circumstances, I think they could be fun. How are we doing in here? So close. We still have 7 plus 56 is 63. 64 apparently now. Which should be almost enough. That should be 7 blocks and 1. Yeah, so we need 8 more. Yeah, we need 8 more. But we can make 1 more of these. Put these on the sides and these down the middle. Now, I don't actually know what you can do with just these tablets. Like, can I charge a tablet? I probably shouldn't even try, because you probably don't want them charged when you make the thing that you're making. Yeah, that would probably be bad. Well, you made 1 more. So yes, I would like to generate all sorts of mobs so I can get all their drops. Particularly, I want the spider eggs, and I want to be able to snatch out festive creepers whenever possible. My rocket creeper mana farm over there is really cool. I love dropping them to their death, and then they give me the TNT, which explodes. It's all really fun. The festive creepers, they toss TNT at you whenever they see you, because they think it's a party. They're throwing some firecrackers. But I'd love to have a few of those sitting around that I can use for various nefarious plots. That was weird to say. Various nefarious plots. So I'll need to go down into the roguelike dungeon to track down some wither scalies. Should not be hard to find. Should not be hard to decapitate. Then I can fight a wither. I'm not fighting them here because this place is beautiful. I do not want it destroyed by a wither. I will likely go that way because I know there's stuff over there that could stand to be destroyed. Yeah, definitely over that way. I'll have the atomic disassembler, which I think is actually comparable to the Terrorblade in damage. The Terrorblade is 13.5. I think the atomic disassembler is either 14 or 17. It doesn't say right away, but I think it's surprisingly powerful. And there was something I wanted to dig with it, but I don't really recall what it was. Because going through obsidian would be nice, but I don't think that was my plan. We'll come back to that later. I thought this was going faster, and we'd be done with this within plenty of time. But alas, I was wrong. So if there's anything you'd really love to see me do on this particular series, let me know. I know one of you was like, build an orchid. Yeah, they're kind of expensive, and I plan on doing it, but I also don't know how I want to harvest the results of the orchid just yet. MFR would do a great job, but MFR is really expensive in here. I've got a vanilla orchid farm that I've done some work with, that it's just vanilla and Botania, and it uses block update detection to know when the changes have happened, such that it knows to harvest it using the boar lens. It's pretty cool. It does a fairly decent job, but anything you do with the orchid is really mana expensive, and our alloy smelter is done. Come here. Okay, so let's make one more of these blocks. Then we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put these side by side, and these down the middle. We've got ourselves another energy tablet. And then we needed the energy tablets, we needed iron, and we needed redstone. Did we also need a PCB? What else did we need? We needed something. We needed a steel casing, right, because it's a box. Finally, a basic energy cube. There we go. It accepts power in from all sides and puts it out on this panel, but we don't necessarily need it for that function. Right now, it's really just going to be a charging station for us. So this fills up, and we just put this guy, I think, on this side. Yep, there it goes. But unfortunately, we didn't generate enough power fast enough for it to fill up super fast. But we're generating a decent amount. Well, half decent at best amount. But we'll fix that in the future. I just wanted to have this guy because it digs super fast. You can set it to a whole bunch of different modes. So you got slow, fast, vein, off, normal. I thought there was a way to set it to silk. Okay, so normal is just normal. That's fine. Slow is if you're doing really fine work within your base and don't want to break anything too fragile. Fast is just crazy. You can just walk and just walk through whatever it is you're cutting through. Vein cuts through multiple items of the same block. So say we came over here and went, oh, it doesn't work for that. So whenever there's ores down in the ground, it'll grab the entire vein of ore. Apparently it doesn't see other things as having veins. Off does nothing, just as it says on the tin. I really thought there was a way of turning this to silky, like turning it to silk touch mode, which is part of why I really wanted it, because I don't have anything silk touch yet, and I think that would be really fun. But I either don't know how it does it, or it just doesn't do it. I would expect it to do it, though. Right-clicking doesn't actually do anything. Shift right-clicking goes through those modes, so I don't really know what else to do with it. So let's throw it back in here to charge back up. I love how liquid the energy looks. But we've got ourselves a halfway decent mechanism setup, a halfway decent mechanism house. Yeah, I like it. So next time, we will either be working on upgrading our power, upgrading our lava, or fighting the Wither. We'll see in the next episode of Blast Off with Light.